Hello, 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 and welcome, 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 guys. I'm dropping a little thing today just so that you know I'm thinking about you. Number one, hmm, sorry. Number two, it's been a lot of things that's been going around or going on that, we really do need to talk about. Number one, fix your crown. That is a topic for this month. Fix your crown. Fix your crown. Fix it. Do whatever you need to do in order to make it to the next level. Get off your behind and do something new. With this corona issue that we have, um, it has been causing a lot of people to come outside of their comfort zone. A lot of people have had to decide, number one, what am I going to do to make ends meet? What am I going to do? Or what can I do to get more money to come into my household? There's a lot of things being cut off. There's a lot of things being closed down. A lot of companies that are closing down. The one thing you need to do is invest in yourself. You have got to learn about self development and reading about self development, finding out what your talents are, what your gifts are. It's very important. It's very important. You need to get off of your behind and find something you are good at. And it's not that just because I'm saying it, it's because your bank account is saying it. So this month, as everybody, it's July. Well, this month, this is called Freedom Financial or just Freedom Month. We're talking about time freedom, personal freedom, and financial freedom. So this month, I will have different guests on my talk show on 881thetruth.com under Hello Beautiful. I'm going to have different people on the talk show talking about financial freedom, time freedom, and personal freedom, meaning you don't have to clock in or clock out, meaning you do have time to spend with your relatives and on the beach, as you can see. Ha ha, this is my office now. Anyway, on the beach. And also financial freedom, meaning you can go wherever you want to go without having to find out the bottom line. But right now, because of the epidemic and the different hotels and different places are trying to get clients back today, right now is a good time to put your request in for travel. Just thought I'd get that in there. Anyway, okay, so when we talk about fixing your crown, there's certain areas that you need to tackle. Number one, understanding what you bring to the table. Understanding who you are is unique and needed in the kingdom of God. Now, I know you say, I don't want to hear about that Jesus stuff. That's fine with me. But he is the ruler of my life. So I'm going to always give him the praise and I'm going to always say his name. Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Thank you. Find out what you bring to the table and make sure that number one, your talents are something that you are good at so that it's not considered work. Don't you want to do something where it's not considered work? It's actually considered something that I love to do. I love to talk. So me being on a radio station is not work. Me teaching is not work because that's something I do naturally. Those are the things that I do naturally. I naturally love helping people, especially if it's something that I know that they don't. Let me help you. So maybe I can make your life a little bit easier. I fell a couple of times going across that street. So I'm pretty sure there's a hole when you first step down. So if you go down two more steps, you'll miss the hole, but you'll still get across. Right. Find out how your talents can help other people. You know what? No one can put a price tag on your knowledge. They can't tell you that because you know this is the only amount that we're going to pay for that. Now, they will do that for a job. This is what you do. To do this job, it's only going to take you 4 hours. So for that 4 hours, it's only worth $20 an hour for that 4 hours. So that's what that job pays for. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your abilities. It is what they are paying for that particular job. But once you start learning about who you are, the gifts that you have, and everything that you have to offer, nobody can put a price tag on knowledge. So I love to learn. I love to know. I love to be in the know. So you'll find me on other things and doing other things, and because I want to know. The other one is self-awareness. Be aware. Number one, if you are leading people, for instance, my multi-marketing or multi-level marketing people, if you have a team, know the people that are in your team. Know if they are money motivated. Know if they are status motivated. Know if they want to see the money motivated. Know if they are love teaching and helping. Know your people, and then when you talk to those people, you'll know how to present whatever you're doing to them. Because once you start talking down to somebody, or they feel that you're talking down to them, they will retract and they will quit on you. No matter how good the opportunity is, if they feel that they are not wanted, if they feel that they are being used, they will quit on you. Team morale is so important, especially when you are doing multi-level marketing. Now, I'm not saying that you should babysit anybody, but you should know their personalities. So the information about the star personality, make sure you get that book. Make sure you go in and look and see what personalities you're dealing with. Because if I am a strong personality and I'm a red, which means I need to see results, and sometimes my tactic is a little rough, then I know how to speak to somebody who is a green, who is melancholy, or somebody who is, way to go, and who loves admiration, or who needs a little bit more caring. You have to know if they're yellow. You have to know which signs work with which and which ones you can deal with. Two reds, they may get to the same spot, but they're going to be bumping heads. So you have to know that if you have a red in front of you, or if you have an S personality, then you have to make sure that you know how to deal with it. So you have to know, number one, which personality you are. Now, when I was in church and we had to learn about different personalities, I found, well, they told me I was a sanguine. And I'm like, what is a sanguine? That sounds like a fish. Actually, sanguines are the life of the party. They love to talk. They love to have the center of attention. But I also found out I have some caloric tendencies. And caloric is someone who has to have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and they can't go AC, they can't go D, F. Everything has to be in line. Now, on certain things, I'm caloric. Anything dealing with money, or a job, or what I'm doing, that I'm caloric on that. But my everyday personality is sanguine. You have to know if you have a melancholy. Melancholy is somebody who goes along and gets along. They're the yellow. They are the relationship, the R and star. They're the relationship kind of person. They join stuff because of who brought them in. So you have to make sure you cultivate all of those different personalities. The next one is self-love. If you don't love yourself, how can you teach somebody else how to love you? And how do you expect for somebody to love you when you don't even know how to love you? That's like the blind leading the blind. Both of you gonna be in the circle, or standing right where you are, because don't nobody know where they're going. The next one is personal development. Know who you are, and then cultivate that. Read books, find mentors, which brings me to the next one. Your relationship. Make sure your mentors are somebody that has achieved something that you're trying to do. If there are 5 broke people and you join the club, that's 6 broke people. Always find someone who is better than you, or who has arrived to the place that you're trying to go, because you need to know what they did. They don't need to know what you did. You need to know what they did in order to get where they are. I'm not a 6-figure earner yet, but I hang around people who are 6-figure earners. Because what? That's what I want. The next one is develop a health plan. You've got to be healthy in this race. You have got to be healthy in this race. It is more than a notion when you're trying to run a race and you are sick, because you are concentrating on what you're being sick. And with this COVID stuff running around here, you never know what might pop up. So it's always good to make sure that you're following a regimen that will be the best for your body. The next one is monitoring your inner conversations. What are you telling yourself? What rituals are you doing on a daily basis that helps your mind stay in line? I listen to affirmations every morning. Before I get up out of the bed, I hit my playlist. And the first thing that comes up is my affirmations. Who am I? This is who I am. This is what I generate. Why? Because that sets my day. Before I start any meetings, before I start any publications, before I start any trainings, and I get ready to do any producing, any of it, I set my day up. How many of you take the time out to set your day up? I'm waiting. Those are some of the things that you really do need in order to make it, especially if you're trying to become a six-figure earner, or if you're just trying to do something better with your life. You can't keep doing the same exact things that's not bringing you any closer to your dreams and expecting for your dreams to come true. So with that, I'm going to close this out. This month is about Freedom Month. Time freedom, financial freedom, and personal freedom. We're going to fix that crown. So when you hear me say fix that crown, I want you to shake it off, whatever it is. Whatever it is, shake it off, fix your crown, and move.